I yield to Ranking Member Sewell for an opening statement.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank Chairwoman Lee and those witnesses who are gathered here today for your testimony. As ranking member of the Election Subcommittee, I take very seriously the responsibility that Congress holds to our constituents and to the Constitution to ensure that our elections are fair and secure. Our elections are the foundation of public trust in self-government. Every American, regardless of race, religion, party, or ideology, deserves confidence that their votes will be counted accurately and that their election will be administered fairly. Yet the threats facing our elections are growing at an alarming pace. Voters at home see their right to vote targeted, whether by hostile state legislatures or really aggressive courts, while all election officials face targeted threats from radical groups at home and abroad. Moreover, our president and his allies have widely spread debunked conspiracy theories and false claims that are designed to undermine our collective belief in democracy. And now the conservative Supreme Court recent decision in Louisiana versus Calais has ignited a five-fire alarm to the voters of this country. As this hearing occurs, Republican state legislatures like mine in Alabama and across the South are frantically redrawing Jim Crow-era maps that would erase Black political representation at all levels of government. And as this administration continues to perpetuate the lie that the 2020 presidential election was stolen, voter suppression and discrimination is at a fever pitch. Just this week, President Trump created a taxpayer finance slush fund for January 6th insurrectionists who violently tried to overturn the results of the 2020 election. I think this is hypocrisy at its highest degree. We are here today doing important work to guarantee that election workers have the financial resources they need to do their jobs effectively, all while this president is paying out to people who committed heinous crimes money out of taxpayers' dollars. During a moment of incredible political turmoil, election officials across the country are being asked to administer elections while Republican state legislatures change the rules of the game in their scramble to consolidate power. Our election officials must navigate these changes while also suffering from inconsistent and often inadequate funding streams. In my home state of Alabama, local election administrators and county officials are responsible for running elections across 67 counties, often with constrained budgets and outdated equipment that must still meet modern security standards. Federal support through the Help America Vote Act has helped Alabama and other states improve voting systems, strengthen cybersecurity, and modernize election administration. Since Congress passed that act, billions of dollars have been distributed nationwide to support election administration improvements. But even that funding has not been enough. Additional sustained federal funding would provide Alabama and other states with much needed assistance to better support county elections. Congress has a responsibility to act before vulnerabilities become crisis. The cost of prevention is far lower than the cost of repairing public trust. Our democracy is one of the most important institutions we have, not just as members of Congress, but as American citizens. Future generations will judge whether we meet this moment in American history with resolve. As primary elections are currently underway and we are getting closer to the midterm elections, Americans must know that our elections will be fair and secure. Let us stand up for democracy. Let us stand up for the truth. Voters and the power of the ballot depend upon it. Let us provide every state with the tools, resources, and sustained federal support necessary to protect the sacred right to vote. I look forward to the hearing from our witnesses today, as well as the work that this committee, this important subcommittee, will continue to provide. I want to thank Chairwoman Lee and yield back the balance of my time.